Welcome to the 20th Athena Awards presentation today. Thank you so much for coming out. You are making history because this is the largest turnout we have had in our 20-year history. Thank you so much for participating. We have a really great program for you. Thank you for coming. I'd like to begin by introducing our head table. We'll start with Dr. Bart Darrell, the board chair of the Greater Owensboro Chamber of Commerce. Sue Napper, who is the chair of the Athena Awards. Of course, Sue is the Girls Inc. past president of Girls Inc. and a national board member too, Sue. And I think this is her 19th year in charge of this, or close, okay? Our CEO of Girls Inc. and the former chair of the Greater Owensboro Chamber of Commerce as well, Tish Korea Osborne. Our special guest from Girls Inc., both a parent and a former member, Jennifer Chappelle. Jennifer, nice to have you here. Amy Jackson, who is, of course, the executive vice president and chief operating officer of First Security Bank, our presenting sponsor, thank you. And she brought along with her Mike Beckwith. Mike, of course, is the president and CEO of First Security. Thank you so much for sponsoring today, and thank you all for being part of the program. Many of our past award recipients are here today, too. They are right down front, right here. And I'd like to take a moment to introduce those that can make it. First of all, our 1999 winner, Lamont Mayfield. 2000 was Jean Wells. 2001, Brenda Clayton. 2002, Deborah Nunley. 2003, Helen Sears. And of course, Helen passed away just last year. Miss her terribly. 2004, Jane Noble. Our 2005 recipient, Martha Clark. 2006 recipient, Marianne Edge Smith. 2007, Jackie Addington. And 2008, Vicki Stodgel. 2009, the sisters Sharon Sullivan and Amelia Stringer. 2010, Virginia Braswell. Our 2011 winner, Patty Rayburn. 2012, Sherry Lally. 2013, Helen Mountjoy. 2014, Margaret Britton. 2015, Debbie Philman. 2016, Aloma Dew. And our recipient from last year, Catherine Raymer. If you would please join me in welcoming them back to the Athena Awards today. We want to thank our elected officials and some other very important people that joined us today. I'll ask you to hold the applause, but I would like for you to stand. First of all, City Commissioner Pam Smith-Wright, City Commissioner Bob Glenn, and City Commissioner Jay Vallada. Thank you all. And from the Davis County Fiscal Court, George Wathen, Commissioner Charlie Caslin, Commissioner Mike Koger, and of course, Judge Al Mattingly. Thank you all. And from the Davis County PBA, Rachel Foster. The Davis County Attorney, Claude Porter, is here today, along with representing the Davis County Sheriff's Office, Major Barry Smith, sitting in for Sheriff Kane. And from our Court of Appeals, Judge Jeff Taylor is here as well. And we have some other special guests, including the parents of many of the girls from Girls Inc. that are here as well. If you all would please stand and allow us to recognize you as well. Thank you for coming and participating. My pleasure to introduce the chairman of the board, the Chamber Board Chair, Bart Darrell. Bart?
Good morning. I think it's still morning, isn't it? Well, the Chamber is very honored to continue to host this along with Girls Inc. It's great to see all these past recipients here and knowing that Girls Inc. is grooming and nurturing some future recipients every day. So we salute you for all the great work that you do. I want to thank First Security as well for your commitment to that. I think it's your 4th year in a row of sponsoring this, and we thank you for that. And finally, I just want to say congratulations to the nominees. We admire your commitment to your work, and to this community, and you've raised the bar for all of us. So again, we salute you and thank you very much.
Thank you, Bart. Thank you, Bart. Now representing our presenting sponsor, First Security Bank, please welcome Emcee Jackson. Amy?
Well, hello, everyone. I'm so excited to be here. Today is always my favorite day of the year. I get to enjoy it because this event, if it's your first time here, get ready. It will make you laugh, it will make you cry, it will re-energize you, and it will inspire you. All because of these women sitting here in front of us and the one that we're yet to name today, as well as all of these girls, the smart, strong, and bold girls of Girls Inc. So, what a wonderful day to be doing this on the International Women's Day of 2018, right? And as Kirk said, my name's Emcee Jackson. I'm with First Security Bank, and our First Security Bank group is so excited to be a part of this, the 20th anniversary of the Athena Awards here in Owensboro. We're also celebrating our 20th anniversary at First Security Bank, which aligns perfectly with what this event is celebrating. And as we've been celebrating our 20th anniversary, it has given us the opportunity to recommit and really engage in Owensboro at levels that we never have before, starting right here, even more so with the Athena Awards. I don't know of any other event in Owensboro or the surrounding area that looks, finds, identifies, recognizes, and inspires us to be true servant leaders like these women right here in front of us today, right? So absolutely, thank you, Kirk. So at First Security, we want to be here to make sure that we support Owensboro in new ways, both in contributions and in leadership. We have the heart for leadership, but we also have the capacity to provide more leadership to Owensboro and help lead us to continued success in this phenomenal community. One way we want to do that is to continue with our Girls Inc. and our investment in them. Not only will we be hosting a fun field trip for 30 of the girls with 9 of my fellow female leaders at First Security here in a couple of weeks, but we want to do more. The first thing that we're going to do starting today, I don't know if you know, but every month they recognize 2 Girl of the Months, one for each of their locations. Starting this month, First Security Bank here forward will provide each one of the Girls of the Month their own Young Savers account and start it out with $100 for them. Thank you. We understand that learning to save, learning to control and manage your own money is an important part of building the entrepreneurial spirit, the confidence, and the leadership skills of any young woman, and we want to be a part of that. We also want to help them recognize and reward great leadership as they're recognized as Girls of the Month. So, congratulations to the future Girls of the Month at Girls Inc., and we're glad to have you as our Young Savers at First Security Bank. So I did a little bit of reading this week, and I wanted to understand a little bit more about the Athena Awards. And I can't wait to tell you, I don't know if all of you have read this, but they have 8 specific attributes that the Athena Awards are based on. And if you'll listen to these with me, because they're very, very powerful. Those are living authentically, learning constantly, advocating fiercely, acting courageously, fostering collaboration, building relationships, giving back, and celebrating, just like we are today. And I agree with the W.K. Kellogg Foundation and their assessment that these 8 traits that we just talked about are most intuitive to women. When I think about these, I was amazed with how much they align with our own culture at First Security Bank. We don't have a mission or a vision statement at First Security Bank. We have a why and a culture statement. And our culture statement at First Security is be truthful, have courageous conversations, stay positive, and remember, we're accountable to each other. And so those fit perfectly with those 8 attributes. And so it's no wonder at First Security how proud we are of our beautifully diverse leadership team, including our fair share of women at First Security. Not to slight Mike, who, I brought along with me today, according to Kirk, right? Our president and CEO, nor any of the other men who help serve and lead our bank across our state, both here in Kentucky and Indiana. But today is about women in leadership, right? So I want to introduce you to some of our leaders here at First Security Bank. If you will, as I say your name, please stand and stay standing as we recognize you. Sarah Howard, who's our Chief Financial Officer. Mary Morehouse, our General Counsel, and girls, that means she's our lawyer, right? Karen Glenn, our Market Executive. She's in charge of all business loans and deposits in the here in Owensboro for us. Kristen Niehaus, our Sales and Service Manager, who's in charge of all 11 banking centers that we have. Jackie Pylan-Titmore, our newest banking center manager, who has just joined the First Security family. Wanda Mayer, our Director of Loans and Operations. Lindsay Fields, our Compliance Officer. Christy Evans, our Mortgage Loan Officer. Rachel Thornton, our Bank Secrecy Act Specialist. And the list goes on in other markets. Will the rest of my First Security family please stand up too and be recognized? Thank you, guys. Thank you. So when we say we're the bank that's got your back, these are the team members who are making it happen. When we say we're the bank that's got your back, these are some of the faces that you'll see in Owensboro every day, making things better every day. We would love to be your bank and do whatever it is that we can do for you. On behalf of First Security, I congratulate all of the Athena Award nominees today. What an amazing gathering and recognition of leaders in our community. I'm glad that I'm not on that selection committee because there's a lot of pressure there, right, with that long list of phenomenal leaders before us today. And so I thank you, Owensboro, in this large record crowd, as Kirk said, turning out not only to be supporting, but helping us progress in Owensboro on this, the International Day of Women, recognizing leaders, both past, present, and future. We thank you at First Security.
Thank you very much, Amy, and First Security for all you do for our community the other 364 days of the year as well. A special welcome from the person who is chairing the Athena Awards Luncheon every year for, I think, the last many years. Please welcome Sue Napper. I was going to date you.
Yes. I say this every year. I started when I was 13. Get older each year. But good afternoon. On behalf of the Board of Girls Incorporated of Owensboro and Davis County and the National Board of Girls Incorporated, I welcome you and thank you for your support. I'm thrilled as I look around this room and to see this crowd today. Your presence inspires all of us, and I hope that our program inspires you as well. I'm going to go off script for a moment. That'll probably make Tish a little nervous. But forgive me, but with a crowd like this, I don't want to miss an opportunity. I want to challenge you, each of you. If you feel inspired by the girls that you meet and hear today, I encourage you to make an investment in Girls Incorporated with your dollars. If you already financially support this organization, we thank you, but see if you can give a little more. You can give us a check today. You can drop it by one of our facilities or put it in the mail. Our girls need Girls Incorporated. Our community needs Girls Incorporated. And Girls Incorporated needs your help. Together, we can make a difference. At this time, I'd like to recognize the Girls Inc. board representatives, and I ask that you hold your applause until all have been recognized. First, our current board president, Jody Halsey. Jody, would you please stand? Would any past board presidents also stand at this time? Now, would all current and past board members please stand as well? Thank you for all that you have done and continue to do to better the lives of girls in our community. As we've heard, this is our 20th presentation of the Athena Award, and it would not be possible without the support and hard work of many people. I would like to thank the following individuals: Missy Gant with Chandler Park Apartments, Kirkpatrick, Sherry Lawley with Sherry Care, Sydney Warren with Brescia University, Glenn Ashby, Realtor, Dr. Vina Salon, Owensboro Community and Technical College, Sherry Smith, Owensboro Public Schools, Carly Bean, Lingate Hospitality, and to Tish and the staff at Girls Inc. Thank you so much for all that you do. And I'd also like to, go ahead. I'd also like to mention Sylvia Coleman, Wesley Acton, and Leslie Byrne McCarty for their assistance with the Legacy Award. Thank you again. I'd also like to thank, I've got a lot of people here to thank, but it takes a lot of people to put a program like this on. Thank you to you, Candace Brake, and the Greater Owensboro Chamber of Commerce for your ongoing partnership and support of Athena. Additionally, we appreciate the support of First Security Bank and our other sponsors. And speaking of sponsors, I think Brianne and Kalia are going to join us for a special thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Brianne. I am 10 years old in the 5th grade at OMS South. I live with my dad, 4 sisters, and Lauren, my dad's girlfriend. And guess what? They're getting married. 3 of my sisters, Kaylee, Shala, and Daniela, come to Girls Inc. with me and are always supporting me. I want to be a leader so that one day they can have an opportunity to do something just like this. Speaking of leaders, Girls and Girls are looking to the future knowing they can make a difference. According to research studies, 91% of us are hopeful about the future, and 100% of us believe we can solve real-life problems in our communities. I've been coming to Girls Inc. for about 2 years. My favorite activities are the ones where we work together. Because of Girls Inc., I have participated in over 2,600 structured programs and activities and learned about my health and how to take care of me. I'm encouraged to be physically active whenever I do yoga. Body positivity is important for girls and allows girls to live comfortably in their bodies with confidence and self-esteem. 76% of girls locally are happy with their bodies compared to 46% girls nationally, and I am one of them. I am strong because when people bring me down, I get right back up. Resilience and grit. Girls Inc. does that one for me. I'm smart because I always make A's and B's on my report card. I'm bold because I'm outgoing and always willing to learn new things. When I grow up, I want to be an entrepreneur. I don't really know what kind of business I want yet, but I love the sound of being a female entrepreneur. My name is Brianne. Because you believe I can, and I will. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Kalia. I am 13 years old in the 7th grade at Owensboro Middle School North. I live with my mom, brother, baby sister, and dog Tito. Despite his silly name, there's a meaning behind it. I've been coming to Girls Inc. for over 4 years now. You may remember me from previous events. Golf, last year's Athena Awards, but most recently, the Rooster Booster, sponsored by First Security Bank. And today, they are the presenting sponsors. Amy Jackson, you the woman. It's obvious. I still come to Girls Inc. to laugh, sing, dance, and hang out with friends. Be supported whenever I have a problem, and seek opportunities such as this, because I'm still here. Did you know that Girls Inc. provides daily programming every day after school, and 10 hours a day in service in summer? That's a lot of time inspiring all girls to be strong, smart, and bold. At Girls Inc., we learned independence, cooking, gardening, and working together as a team. Also, personal hygiene and safety. My favorite activities at Girls Inc. are those that challenge me to do my best and when I get to explore new things. Last year, I participated in the following programs, 27 national programs to be exact. Google Made with Code, yes, I code. Bicycle Owensboro, and jump rope math. I even got some volunteer hours in by helping at a food pantry and working at the animal shelter, which inspired me to become a vet. I am strong because my mom has been through a lot, but through it all, I've strived to be supportive of her by staying happy and helping with my little siblings. I am smart because I help out at home. I am bold because I am not afraid to speak my mind. Last year, you may recall me telling you that I was my mom's hero. I'm still a hero, and now I can add great big sister to my list. My mom is a single mom, doing her very best to raise 3 awesome kiddos. And I know it gets hard sometimes. I try my very best to help out in any way that I can. Out of all the programs I've been in, I choose Girls Inc. The reason for choosing Girls Inc. is because they inspire me to be more and to do more. My name is Kalia. Because you believe I can, and I will. Thank you. We are happy to recognize the following sponsors who contributed $1,000 and above.
Presenting sponsor, First Security Bank.
Local Legends and Legacy Award, Kentucky Legend. Gold sponsors.
Atmos Energy.
BB&T.
Betty Kincaid, Realtor, Century 21.
Brenda Clayton, CPA.
Canteen Service Company, John Conti.
Champion Ford, Lincoln Mazda.
Claude Porter, County Attorney.
Davis County Fiscal Court.
Don Moore, Automotive Team.
Hart's Contracting.
Independence Bank.
Koger Properties.
Nick Yates for County Attorney.
Owensboro Municipal Utilities.
Southern Star Central Gas Pipeline.
Swedish Match.
And last but not least, Texas Gas Transmission, LLC.
Thank you all.
Kalia, great job. You can see where your investment goes, can't you? A difference. Among the awards that we're presenting today, besides the Athena Award, is the Legacy Award. And this is being sponsored by Kentucky Legend. And Brooklyn Maple, the Director of Marketing at Kentucky Legend, who is our Legacy Award sponsor this year, unable to make it at another event, but she has asked Tish to stand in for her, if you would. So Tish, on behalf of the Legacy Award.
Thank you, thank you. You know, it's pretty cool. I think back to that song, I'm Every Woman. Well, today I get to be Brooklyn and Tish and Mom and all kinds of things. Not the bad things you're thinking. I am really honored to be able to present this on behalf of Kentucky Legend. So they wrote something up for us, and it says, "It is with a full heart that we are gathered here today on International Women's Day to honor and support all women and the endless contributions made within our community. However, let us not forget where it all started. And for the adolescent girl, one faces the fear of becoming what is made known to her, whereas there is so much in the world to be learned. And it takes one strong leader, one role model to challenge that young girl's mind, and she will succeed beyond expectation." I think last year I said never underestimate a dream and definitely never underestimate a girl. Brooklyn has in here, never underestimate the power of what any female can do or become. All women need a loving and nurturing environment to feel safe and to be themselves. With organizations such as Girls Incorporated, positive fundamentals are implemented into making an impact on a young girl's life. We are forever grateful for their cause. In today's society, young women and girls receive messages on how to go about life, whether it be directly clear or just an insinuation. These subliminal messages can make a horrific impact or promote endless possibilities of self-love. Let us stand now, all of us together, to choose love and self-acceptance. Today, we pay homage to women for their grand achievements and the effects they have made within the city of Owensboro and around the world. Kentucky Legend is very grateful to be a part of this heartfelt moment, and we extend our most sincere appreciation to everyone in this room. Hopefully, we will all leave today feeling more empowered to be strong, smart, and bold. Kentucky Legend is sponsoring all of our nominees, and we've decided to call them our local legends. So what a great little fun thing to tie in there. They're also taking care of the Legacy Award and all costs related to that. And we do have one person that generally doesn't get recognized, although it seems like every single person in here does, but that's Kirkpatrick. He talked about Sue being here, since the inception of the Athena Awards, and he's always congratulating everybody else. And so I'm taking a little liberty, Brittany and Brooklyn and everyone there at Kentucky Legend. You too are a local legend, Kirk, and we couldn't appreciate you more. Is it okay if I say, and you get a free ham? Thank you, Kentucky Legend, and thank you, everybody here.
Again, it is fitting that as we celebrate the accomplishments of individuals in our community and those who have helped other women reach their full potential, that we pause and recognize those trailblazers who have gone before us, who championed causes and issues affecting women, who dedicated their lives and work to better the conditions for women, and who fought for the rights of women in many aspects of our community, state, and nation. Today, we are proud to do so by announcing our second Legacy Award honoree, Nanny Locke. Miss Nanny Locke was a tireless worker who dedicated her life to improving the condition of African American people in the Owensboro community, beginning in the late 1800s and early 1900s. Her story is one of courage, faith, and tenacity. Born in 1870, she spent most of her adult life until her death in 1940, serving as a missionary with the American Baptist Missionary Society, while also being in the employ of Mr. and Mrs. J.T. Griffin as a household cook. In a published report of her work during the year beginning in 1912, she wrote, "Another year of blessings has passed. I have visited hospitals and jails, have held 1,169 meetings, taught in Sunday schools, 45 Sundays, led 10 souls to Christ, made 579 religious talks, attended 35 missionary meetings, 31 women's meetings, 14 mothers' meetings, made 152 addresses, given 1,110 tracts, attended 6 associations and conventions, 30 young people's meetings, conducted 173 other meetings, written letters and cards, conducted 65 Bible bands, 1 industrial school, organized a mother's meeting in Owensboro that reached 50 homes, and have traveled 1,382 miles by rail. You know, I'm not certain that she ever slept, and that was just a snapshot of 1 year. In her work, she was not only focused on her Christian beliefs, but she walked the talk, helping countless people, families, and especially women improve their lives with encouragement, knowledge, and training. The mothers' meetings and women meetings were instrumental in developing household and employment and life skills for women within the community at a time when little or no opportunities were available. Ms. Locke founded the Missionary Institute of the Green River Valley District and also worked in Georgia, Virginia, West Virginia, and Eastern Kentucky. Today, a 50-unit public housing complex with an on-site Head Start program and community center fittingly bears her name. Nanny Locke was a beacon of hope to many in our community, sharing with others the values of education, work, family, and Christ. And we are honored to share in a small way her story and recognize her work with this year's Legacy Award. Accepting this recognition is Joanne Kendall, a longtime member of the Human Relations Commission. Joanne.
On behalf of all the women of this great city, I just want to say thank you.
Congratulations, and thank you, Sue, as always. Well, it looks like Jaylyn and Dulce are going to come back and share a couple of stories with you, okay? Let's welcome them back. Kalia, what are you doing?
Well, excuse me,
You have to stand up. You have to stand up here. What are you doing up here?
I have a special announcement to make.
Okay, Kalia, we'll do this first. You're in charge, so.
Yes, Miss Sue, please do not sit down. I'd like you to stand up for this. Please.
Gotta do what she says.
Okay. You're always busy giving out awards, so we have an award for you. In honor of our many years of honoring women, all the girls, women, and men of Girls Incorporated want to thank you. Sue Napper, love and appreciation from girls and women everywhere for 2018 for Athena's International 20th Anniversary. Well, can we have a standing ovation, please?
We can do that.
Yes!
Okay, well, do you want to say something, Sue? Go ahead. Oh. Sue, you're going to get one of those every 20 years, so stay tuned for that. Jaylyn, you want to go first? Please welcome Jaylyn, one of our Girls Inc. superstars.
Guten Tag. My name is Jaylyn Kreutzer. I am one of 630 unduplicated members served last year at Girls Inc. I came to the United States because my mom married my stepdad, who was in the Army and got stationed in El Paso, Texas. I lived in Germany my entire life until 2 years ago. We will be here 3 years in July. I'm 9 years old in the 3rd grade at Cravens Elementary. I live with my mom, dad, and brother. I have been coming to Girls Incorporated for over 1 year. My mom has visited Girls Inc. over the summer to teach girls German. I come to Girls Inc. to make new friends and learn about my health. Taking care of my health is important so that I can live a longer life. We do yoga and it always relaxes me because the music and poses really help calm me down from a hard day at school. My favorite things to do at Girls Incorporated are the classes and the field trips. I like the program Safe in My World. We learn to discuss safety in our communities and adults who can help if we're ever in unsafe situations. Some field trips I enjoy was the Science Museum, swimming in the summer, laser tag, and going to the movies. There was 298 of them last year. I'm strong because when I mess up, I keep trying until I get it right. I'm smart because I worked hard and made all A's on my last report card. I got an A on every math test that I've taken this year. I am bold because I'm able to stand in front of you all today. Girls Incorporated has given me many opportunities that may have not experienced living in Germany. Mache ich das gut und soll ich weitergehen? Girls Inc. lets me have fun being a girl, teaches me to stand up for myself, and encourages speaking German so I never forget it. My name is Jalen. Because you believe I can and I will. Thank you.
Hola, buenos días. Me llamo Dulce. I am 7 years old in the 2nd grade at Estes Elementary. I live with my mom and my dog. I have been coming to Girls Inc. since October 2017. I came to America from Mexico so that my mom could find work. I know that I have been only coming for a short time, but I have had so much fun already. I like coming to see my friends and staff. My favorite classes have been learning about is women's history. I have learned about Bessie Coleman, Eleanor Smith, and Amelia Earhart. I wouldn't mind being a pilot like them. I think I'm strong because I exercise. I think I'm smart because I make good choices. And I can speak another language besides English. I think I'm bold because I came to Girls Inc. not knowing anyone, but now I have lots of new friends. I'm still a little shy. I have had many opportunities at Girls Inc. They help me with my homework, and I get to be a translator for girls who do not speak English. I think that is the coolest thing ever to see someone who looks like me. And we speak the same language. Nayeli is my good friend from Honduras, and maybe one day she'll be able to do a speech too. It makes me feel so proud to help her when she needs help. A lady who inspires me is Miss Tish because she speaks Spanish too. I want to be like her when I grow up. Strong, smart, and bold. Thank you. Gracias por estar aquí ahora. Thank you for being here today. Miss Tish, do you have anything to say? Yo también te amo. My name is Dulce because you believe I can and I will.
You did a great job, Dulce. Both of them did. Dulce, a great job. So the definition of bold, being 9 years old, standing up here and talking to 490 people. I think that's pretty bold right there. Both of you, all of you. Okay, my great pleasure to introduce the CEO of Girls Inc. You also, I'm sure, recognized her as the poster child for International Women's Day, Tish Korea Osborne. Come up here.
And I'm Brooklyn Maple, too. Remember that? Well, I said I don't think I'll be real emotional. I've been through this, and we can handle it without any tears. And then you hear the girls, always. They are the greatest inspiration ever, and it never stops. And it's because you all are believing in them and investing in them year after year that so many girls get chances like this. It is International Women's Day, and we had a speaker coming from Athena International, but she opted to go to the UN Summit on Women. I mean, really? She's missing out. I am so honored to be a part of this organization and to have your trust to take the dollars you invest and put them to good work and investing in these girls and their lives today and in the future. I cannot thank the Chamber enough for this partnership. For security, yeah, you are the bomb there, Amy. Thank you to all the girls. I forget to do that. You know, we bring them up, we let them talk and show all their skills, and sometimes I just forget to say thank you for helping inspire us to do good work. And to everybody here, most sincere thanks to you. Today is even extra special because I have, I'll start with someone else, and that'll make me cry too. I have a former member here who was also a staff and has come back to join us. She started, when I started, she was a member at Girls Inc. Lynn Yarbrough, would you please stand? And it happened to be we were at residential camp way back then, and I happened to be pregnant with my daughter, and Lynn was the one in the nice rustic cabin holding my hair back as I was going through morning and evening and all-day sickness. So thank you. But my incredible daughter, who is also a $20,000 National Scholar, Mallory Osborne, was able to join us today. Sheree Durr, I believe, is here, is a $20,000 National Scholar. Shanice is here. Lauren, a $5,000 scholar. Who am I missing? Somebody please help me. Stand up so I see you. Lauren, oh, Addie, $20,000 scholar. What we want you to know is that, you know, it's not just these speeches. It's not just, oh, isn't that cute? These girls are taking the skills they learn and using them in their lives to help others and bring others along, which is all what Athena is about. And it's just incredibly powerful. And I have to say, with the Legacy Award and Nanny Locke, that's really powerful too. We need to be celebrating all people, all walks of life, all backgrounds. So many times, those of us with the nice titles or with the public persona are the ones who get recognized because we're out there and we're given opportunities for voices. But there are, no doubt, hundreds of women and men in this room who are the Nanny Locks. And as Sylvia Coleman said, the hidden figures throughout the community who are the ones who really make things happen. We don't give them enough credit. We don't acknowledge them as much as we should. And I beg you to think today, think really hard about those people that have inspired you in your lives. They're not necessarily going to have the greatest titles or the best positions or all the greatest opportunities, but they meant the world to you. When you leave here, please call them, text them, write them a note. I know right now in your heads, whoever that was popped right into your head. Don't forget that. Everybody deserves to know that they are appreciated, and hopefully you can be part of that whole encircling of great great community that values everybody, no matter where they come from. And then I'm gonna quit crying. And I'm gonna say thank you, Sue, because that wasn't on script, but it was in mine. We do have an opportunity here. We talk about being inspired. We talk about the value of these girls and what they can do for the community and what they are doing. You know, 27 cents a day. Is any girl, any person that's inspired, you worth that? $100? If all the people in this room gave $100, we would be close to $50,000 in opportunities for girls. Not thinking about dollars. Let's think about opportunities to change our community, to really show girls and women what we believe they are worth. And you know, we talk about there's nothing more powerful than giving a girl her voice and a platform, literally, to use it on. But you have to be ready for that voice. We've got to prepare ourselves because sometimes it's pretty disconcerting. And we can hear these voices in very many different ways. And I have to tell you, last night, for some that were here, and girls were up here practicing, and I was saying, okay, girls, tomorrow, branding opportunity, you wear your Girls Inc. sweatshirt, your Girls Inc. t-shirts, we got to do that. No. I'm going to be wearing a nice red dress. My grandma wants me to wear a red dress. So I had to be ready. Grandmas trump CEOs all the time. Assertiveness is a good thing. Assertiveness is a good thing. Just repeat that over and over again. But when you give a girl a voice and a platform, great things can happen. They start to realize their value, their responsibilities as a community citizen to speak up and help create change, not just for themselves, but for the world in general. How good is our world when only half of the population is taken seriously? The Girls Inc. experiences, the classes, the activities, the opportunities, the volunteers, the staff, the mentors, the research-based curriculum, all that helps girls realize they are valued and someone to be reckoned with. I love the fierce. Fierce. That is a powerful word. Strong, smart, bold, and fierce, right, Sheree? We recently had the Rotary Club come in to listen to girls read. Not read to them, but just listen. That's not what the girls had been requesting to be read to. They wanted someone to listen to them, not someone to do for them. They wanted to be listened to and do for themselves. The irony was not lost on me that in the greatest majority of it, those were men listening to girls and then coming back and reporting how important it was for their moms to be listening to them and that they wanted to be able to carry on that very important part of their lives. Today is about women and tomorrow's about women and every day's about women in my book. But tomorrow, really, let's talk tomorrow about it being about women and men and girls and boys everywhere, working together, listening to one another. Thank you all so much for being here. Please don't forget to thank that person that inspires you, and if so inspired, to make a gift in their honor to Girls Incorporated. Thank you. And if someone had trained me as well as the girls are, I would remember to ask Lyric Payne to come on up, our next speaker.
Good afternoon. My name is Lyric Payne. I am 18 years old and a senior at Davis County High School. I live with my single mom, 2 brothers, and 1 sister, who also goes to Girls Inc. My mom does really well for us. Recently, she started her own business. I'm struggling to understand exactly what it is, but I think for the most part, I'm starting to understand. It's a conflict-free case management agency. She provides case management for people with developmental and intellectual disabilities. She helps to provide them with services and safe places to live. And she recently even opened a second agency, which is targeted case management. This helps those with severe mental illness, substance abuse, and severe emotional disorders in children. My grandma helps her with this business and is another prime example of a strong female in my life. She is always there for me when I need her. I was raised in a family full of women, and I'm blessed to spend every day around these strong leaders. When it comes to me, I'm an avid lover of art of all sorts, from painting to theater to film. I hope to go into an art career in the future. It's a risky one that most people believe you'll grow out of or stray away from with time. 18 years later, and I'm still not budging on the idea. I just can't imagine being happy doing anything else. I want to go into film production with a minor in business. I watched the Oscar ceremony this past Sunday and was filled with such unbelievable joy at the growing representation in the industry. I'm so incredibly passionate about film and can't wait to make my mark in the field. I recently decided that I will be attending University of Arizona in the fall to pursue this and cannot be more excited. I first came to Girls Inc. in December 2005. It was my 6th birthday and I was in fear of everything around me. I cried for days as I had never been out of my comfort zone before. My shyness was like a shield I built around myself, prohibiting me from interacting. Yet as time passed and my tears dried, I began to open up. Before I knew it, the quiet side of me was now unexpectedly loud. I began making friends and having fun. I became social and confident. And as years passed, Girls Inc. continued to teach me valuable tools to take with me the rest of my life. The hands-on activities helped me to visually understand concepts I never would have before. This helped me to grasp onto ideas I couldn't have understood any other way. From arts and crafts to Operation Smart, Girls Inc. furthered my thinking and inventive process. I became an avid member, being present in both after-school and summer programs. My dedication soon paid off when I was awarded Girl of the Year for the 2010 to 2011 school year. It was a moment I will never forget. Yet, throughout my life, outside of Girls Inc. and school, I struggled with my own personal battles. As teenage years arrived, I was hospitalized twice for reasons linked to my depression. I found myself spending holidays in hospitals away from friends and families because of something I couldn't fully control. I couldn't communicate the way I was feeling effectively. The depression got to me as I began failing nearly all of my classes my junior year. I went from a steady AB student to making my first F multiple times. Finally, in 2016, I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder. This dark time in my life distanced me from anything important. I felt distance from my schoolwork, friends, family, and Girls Inc. During this time, the staff at Girls Inc. continued to reach out to me, encouraging me to stay involved. After consistent struggle, I finally gained the courage to change. There was no curing my disorder, but a change in lifestyle could help to improve it. I switched schools, made a new group of friends, and developed an efficient schedule. I set my priorities on my art, health, clubs, and those closest to me, including my Girls Inc. family. I found myself in a better state of mind, making good grades and not wanting to do things only for myself, but for those around me. I then noticed that my school was also in desperate need of the same kind of pick-me-up. I started my school's first female empowerment club called the Venus Society. The group was open to both boys and girls and allowed a safe space to socialize, share views, and brainstorm ideas on how to create a better atmosphere for women in our community. With time, our club began to volunteer at Girls Incorporated, and then I began to volunteer on my own. Now, I work at Girls Inc., teaching my own K through 2nd class. I hope that any time a girl is upset, she knows she is able to talk about it, because you will never hear what someone is going through unless you give them the platform to speak. My exposure to Girls Inc. is what made the difference in my life. The word thankful can't even begin to describe the feelings I have towards it. To have a place that consistently pushes you to do your very best. a place that cheers you on the sidelines, and a place that always treats you like family. I am thankful for the support, for the endless laughs and friendships that I still have today. I am thankful for Miss Tish, an incredible and kind leader that treats every girl like her own. I am thankful for Miss Courtney, whose generosity and concern for Girls Inc. girls was evident within every action. In my eyes, these women don't treat this just as a job. They don't do it just because it's their job title. When they say it's for the girls, they mean it. These women's hearts are so full. I see that, I feel that, and I think we should all recognize that. Being a part of Girls Inc. originally shaped me into a strong and confident girl. Years later, joining it again helped to ensure my strength and prove the type of woman I am. Anytime I strayed from the right path, Girls Inc. somehow always led me back to it. I am strong because of my ability to overcome even the toughest of obstacles. I am smart because I know I possess the knowledge to further me in life. And I am bold because I will continue to try even when it feels like I shouldn't. My name is Lyric. Because you believe I can, and I will. Thank you.
Thank you, Liz. You stand right over here. Don't you mind standing over here? Lyric, I think we'll see the name Lyric Payne at the end of some movie credits in the near future. And we wish you the best at Arizona. That's going to be great. I know you're excited about it. I wanted you to stand up here because I want you to hear our next speaker. She is very special too. She is really in charge of the Athena in Circle Award and is last year's Athena recipient. Please welcome Catherine Raymer. Catherine?
Thanks, Kirk. Unlike last year, Tish did have me notes this year, and I'm not quite as nervous as last year. I'm here today on behalf of the Athena in Circle group, which was founded by the first Athena recipients at the 10th anniversary and carried forward with every Athena recipient since. Lamont Mayfield, as the first recipient, founder of the Athena in Circle, couldn't be here today. So I'm very honored to have been asked to step in as the most recent recipient to update you on what we've been doing. We all continue our work throughout the community, the work and volunteer efforts, and that first got us recognized for this prestigious award. Yet even if that is not enough for us, we ask ourselves to continue the work that was started, and especially the work that's so critical to receiving the Athena Award in the first place. Assisting and investing in other women and girls so that they may succeed as well. Education is the key to that success. All the past recipients are asked to consider a donation to the Athena in Circle Scholarship on an annual basis so that very deserving girls can pursue their dreams of obtaining a college scholarship. The scholarship is given to senior high school girls that are part of Girls Inc. and are in themselves outstanding in their class among the other girls at Girls Inc. Scholarships are given in the amount of $1,000. In the past 10 years, there have been 8 scholarships to girls. One of them is the past scholarship recipient has graduated with her master's degree in education and is working on her PhD. A second is at U of L Graduate School and is studying social work and occupational therapy. Another past recipient has graduated from USI and is in Thailand today, teaching and working with survivors of human trafficking. She teaches and works with refugees and international students in the Davis County Public Schools. A recipient just finished her first semester at OCTC. Another young woman has graduated with her bachelor's and is currently working with the U.S. Bank family. And another is still in Tennessee studying ministry at a college. One is at Henderson Community College, and another one is studying engineering at U of L. All of these young women have gone above and beyond what is expected of them to achieve, and are unbelievably kind, smart, caring people. And I'm honored to have the opportunity to invest in an Athena and Circle member. This year, I'm honored to be able to tell you that we will be presenting the Athena and Circle Award Scholarship to Lyric Payne. Congratulations, Lyric, and we look forward to following you and your successes.
Congratulations, Lyric. There's somebody else that wants to congratulate you too. This is the chairman of the board of Girls Inc., Jody Holsey. Jody.
Hey, thank you very much, Kirk. Lyric, we believe in you, and we're so proud of you. So on behalf of the Girls Inc. Board of Trustees, we would also like to award you a $1,000 scholarship for Tish Korea Osborne Scholarship. So $1,000 Tish Korea Osborne Scholarship on behalf of the board. Well done. And we're not done. You can see the number there. We're also going to be awarding Lyric today with $5,000 on behalf of the Girls Inc. National. Lyric, again, we believe in you. We know you can and you will, and we're so proud of you. Congratulations.
Thank you, Jody, and congratulations, Lyric. We'll be hearing more from her in the future for sure. I'd like to introduce a very special guest now. She is a former Girls Inc. member, but just as importantly, she's the mother of a Girls Inc. member, Alex Chappelle. Please welcome Jennifer Chappelle. Jennifer?
Okay, well, let me dry my tears. Thank you for having me. I'd like to start by saying, beloved, because you believe she can, she will. Because you believed I could, I did. My name is Jennifer Chappelle. I'm a past member of Girls Inc. My daughter is Alexandria Chappelle. She's 9. She goes to Girls Inc. She likes to go by Alex. So if you call her Alexandria, she'll think she's in trouble. I'm an active member of Owensboro Christian Church. I have a degree in applied science, and I currently work at the Housing Authority office. I'm here to tell you 2 stories of 2 little girls who are strong, smart, and bold because you believed in them. The first little girl was me, and the second is my daughter. As a little girl, I quietly suffered from depression that I masked with the personality of a class clown. Inside my head, I had overwhelming anxiety and sadness, but no one knew because I could crack a joke at a second. My early childhood, along with my 2 sisters, were filled with some traumatic events that left some long-lasting scars. And by going by Girls Inc., it helped heal some of those scars. And the reason I'm so teary-eyed right now is because I look over and I see Miss Lynn and here Miss Tish, and these are ladies that were like very inspirational to me and that held me whenever I or my sisters wanted to cry. My mom and my stepdad thought it was a really good idea for me to start Girls Inc. And when we started, we were scared of everybody. Like different people, different personalities, and very strong personalities. But over time, these strong personalities became my family. The workers became my aunties. Again, Miss Lynn. Miss Tish was my fairy godmother. And Girls Inc. was my safe haven. Girls Inc. believed I could, so I did. I became very strong. I liked to eat nutty bars as a kid, and I would hide them under my pillow, and I thought no one knew, but apparently my sisters did know. But at Girls Inc., we had Foursquare, we had kickboxing, we walked in these trails that I would never do again as an adult. I became smart. We did science experiments. We went to different colleges and talked to professors and learned things I would never have learned on my own. I became very bold. I found a voice, and I became very proud to be unique. I was proud of what I looked like and how different I was from the lady or the girl that was sitting next to me. Years down the road, I had a little mini-me, and her name is Alex Chappelle. She believes, and you believe she can, so she will. Alex has been diagnosed with juvenile scoliosis. And when we first heard, it broke my heart because Alex is a very happy little girl. She plays basketball. She runs cross country for the middle school team, even though she's only in 4th grade. And to think that something is wrong with her spine broke my heart. Girls Inc. was aware of this, and every time Alex might have a problem, they would sit with her, they would rub her back, they would call me. Alex had 2 choices when she found out there might be something wrong with her little back. It could break her spirit, or she could rise up and conquer. Alex chose to rise up and conquer. Alex chose to stay in cross country. She chose to still play basketball, and she still chose to make musically doing these cool cartwheels. Yesterday was her first day wearing her brace, and I was so proud of her. She had the whole office in medical office in Louisville laughing. She put it on, and she asked them, "Can I still do cartwheels? Can I still run cross country?" And the answer was yes. Alex has developed such a strong self-esteem and such a strong personality and such a strong shield because of ladies and the workers and her friends at Girls Inc. She has named her scoliosis brace. It is her super armor. So she's a super girl. Made me so proud. Girls at Staff Inc., and I'm totally off script now. The girls at Girls Inc. have made her strong because she gets to talk about cross country. She gets to talk about her flexibility, and she wants to be a spokesperson for children with scoliosis. This would have never been if it hadn't been for Girls Inc., teaching her to believe in herself and to push through it. Girls Inc. has helped her become smart. She has been in the honor roll all year long. Very proud of her, and it's her first year, I guess, receiving letters from school. When she goes to Girls Inc., and I go pick her up, "Mommy, my homework's already done." I'm like, "Well, how'd you do it?" "Well, the teacher helped me." And that means the world to me. So when I go home, that means she can play or we can get our reading done. But know that she can go to Girls Inc. and actually have someone actually work with her and be patient and teach her in ways that maybe I can't teach her. This community has given her the voice and the self-esteem to be bold. Alex, if you knew her, already has a very strong personality. But knowing the personality comes out when she's angry. But now it's when she's happy and she's proud. Like, she stands with such conviction of being a happy person no matter what and pushing through anything. Because you believe she could, she will. And because you believed I can, I did. It says train up a child in the way she should go, and I believe that is what Girls Inc. does. When I was a child, and no matter, when I cried a lot, they told me just to push through that. And for my daughter, I feel like you are pushing her to be the best person she can be and pushing her to help the community and help out other people. So I just want to say thank you, and I'm glad I held it together. And thank you for everyone that contributes to Girls Inc. and your part, even smiling at any girl that walks by. And when they come up here and they speak and you smile and you encourage them and you give them a pat on their back, some of the girls may never get that when they get home. So that means the world. So please know that every single moment, every single gesture that you do for a girl or for a boy means everything, and just keep instilling in them the belief in themselves. Thank you.
Great job, Jennifer. Thank you very much, Jennifer. And now it's time to present the Athena Award. The nominations are accepted throughout the community, and the applications are turned in by nominees, sometimes friends, sometimes even coworkers. The completed applications are then forwarded to a selection committee that is out of state, or certainly out of this region. The secret selection committee is not even known to the agency staff. They take all of the information, they come up with the recipient, they contact Sue Napper based on all the criteria, and the award is secretly engraved with the blessings of Athena International, and here we are. Here we are with, in 2018, a record number of nominees, 16 nominees. I think that speaks pretty highly for the community right there to have a group of 16 that are here. And so of the 16 completed applications and submitted, here comes the recipient. Please join me in recognizing all of these local legends, if you will. The nominees this year: from Hager Preschool, the coordinator, Sherry Babler. Sherry, where are you? The coordinator for the Ursuline Partnerships at Mount St. Joe, Marion Bennett. The Green River District Health Department Community Access Project Manager, Suzanne Craig. The Kentucky Wesleyan College Professor of Music, Dr. Diane Earle. The OCTC Vice President of Workforce Solutions, Cindy Fiorella. The CFO of Southern Star Central Gas Pipeline, Suzanne Harris. The owner of Johnson's Dance Studio and the founder of the Owensboro Dance Theater, Joy Johnson. The Director of Special Education at the Owensboro Public School System, Kim Johnson. The Managing Attorney with the Kentucky Legal Aid Society, Susan Montalvo Gesser. The Executive Director of the Oasis Domestic Abuse Shelter, Shelley Nichols. The General Counsel for Gulfstream Commercial Services, Crystal Patterson. The Monday Activity Center Director, Dana Pevler. Community Volunteer, Janice Sherm. Janice. Owensboro City Commissioner, Pam Smith Wright. Building Stronger Families Program Supervisor, Linda Wall. And the Green River District Health Department Public Health Service Supervisor, Angela Woolsey. That's quite a group there, isn't it? Wow. Each of the nominees already has a token of our appreciation, which is at their table, for their life work and their many contributions they have made day in and day out to show what strong, smart, and bold looks like in our community, and what being strong, smart, and bold can do for those who work with and work in this community, as well as all over the world. These women truly are local legends. In this community, their meals, their guest meals, their appreciation tokens were all sponsored today, appropriately enough, by Kentucky Legend. And each of the women could be Athena recipients in their own right. Only the full packets returned ensured eligibility for the award, and some recipients had friends secretly fill out the forms on their behalf. And the judging system looks at how the information is presented, as well as all of the credentials and the impact that the person makes. There isn't enough money in the world that would make me want to have to select among this group, and I'm glad I wasn't part of it. And now, our Athena recipient. Each year, the Athena Award honors someone in our community who has attained and, as importantly, personifies the highest level of excellence in their profession. Someone who's devoted time and energy to the community in a meaningful way, and most especially has opened doors of opportunity for other women. Now, today we honor a very special individual who has not only led a successful career, but has been a tireless champion for women, the community workforce, and economic development. This year's recipient has both her undergraduate and master's degrees from Western Kentucky University. She began her career as an elementary teacher back in 1974 until she took time off to take care of her two daughters. Upon returning to the workforce, she took a different direction, serving as the executive director of downtown Owensboro and later executive director of the Owensboro Community College Foundation. Today, she serves as the vice president of workforce and economic development in the Owensboro Community and Technical College, where she manages the largest workforce division within the entire Kentucky Community Technical College system, the Workforce Solutions Division. Her peers marvel at her success in a traditional male-dominated business. Not only has she broken the glass ceiling, she's worked to make sure that her staff and other women in our region are not confronted with such an obstacle, and that developing and supervising workforce and economic development programs, including customized business and industry training, workforce assessment services, continuing community education program, adult education services, and career pathway initiatives for the underskilled adults and those dislocated workers. She's considered a pioneer in the career pathways movement for her adaptive use of innovative public and private partnerships, extensive employer engagement, diverse instructional modalities, flexible non-traditional delivery strategies, comprehensive learner advising efforts, and extensive student support services. She's earned a very notable reputation for innovation and leadership in both the state and national workforce development initiatives, and her efforts have been featured in numerous publications. She's been a speaker and a panelist on both state and national forums, has served on several national expert advisory panels, and she has served on the Kentucky Community and Technical College System Board of Regents, as well as being instrumental in shaping the newly formed educational systems. She was a champion of employees statewide and an advocate of equal rights for both students and employees. Active in the community, she has served on the board of the Green River Area Development District, the Career Center of Owensboro, and Theater Workshop of Owensboro. She's a member of the American Society for Training and Development and was a recipient of the Mayor's Award of Excellence. Our honoree is a true champion of women, enhancing the lives of countless women by mentoring and providing them with unparalleled career advancement opportunities. She connects and unites women in working together, building something bigger than they ever could have done alone. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my distinct pleasure to announce the 2018 Athena Award recipient, Cindy Fiorella. So I'll ask you all to be seated. Unfortunately, Cindy could not be here with us today due to a medical procedure. She's fine. She's going to be fine. But Helen Mountjoy has agreed to accept on Cindy's behalf. Helen?
Thanks, Kirk. If you thought for a minute that I was Cindy Fiorella, I'm really honored. This award could not go to anyone who was more deserving than she. She wanted me particularly to thank the selection committee, to thank the Chamber of Commerce, and to thank Girls Inc. for this recognition. She also wanted to make sure that we didn't deviate too far from where the focus of today's proceedings should center, and that's with the girls. You've heard several times that this is the International Day of Women, and this year there's hashtag Press for Power. Cindy's been pressing for power long before anybody heard about a hashtag. She has been inclusive in the people that she has worked for, particularly women. Women, whether they have been in this community and have simply been overlooked, or women who have moved here from other countries and are trying to find their own place in our society. She's been a champion, and she's pressed for the power of women in better paying jobs. She has helped to train people to enter the better paying jobs that often are reserved for men in manufacturing and other occupations. And she's pressed for power when she has mentored people who have come to her, often recognizing in them things that the rest of us had missed or overlooked. Now, at this point, Cindy is rolling her eyes and saying, "Get on with it." So I want to say just one more thing. My generation, Cindy's generation, has helped to fracture the glass ceiling. But it's not yet broken, and it's not going to shatter on its own. If we really want these girls to have the boundless opportunities that we say we want for them, then it's going to take all of us being strong and smart and bold and, above all, hardworking, because we have to do this. It's not going to happen by itself. It's time for us to get back to work. Thank you all.
Thank you, Helen. Congratulations to Cindy, all of our sponsors, and of course to you that makes this awards possible. I think that Amy and Mike both will agree there's no better investment that pays greater dividends than when you invest in Girls Inc. and our future. We hope to see you next year right here for the 21st Annual Athena Awards. Thank you all again for coming.
I'm at risk of thinking there's just no point in trying.
I'm at risk of looking in the mirror and hating what I see.
I'm at risk of regretting what I do, just to join the crowd.
I'm at risk of being told not to tell. And you would never know it by looking at me. But with Girls Inc. in my corner,
There for me, every day.
believing in me,
Showing me what's possible.
I can be strong enough
To respect myself and my body.
to say I can rather than I can't,
To say no with no apology.
To be a leader.
to finish school,
To own my future.
to break the cycle.
Girls Inc. believes every girl can succeed. That's why the trained professionals of Girls Inc. are there for our girls every day, supporting, mentoring, and guiding them in a safe, girls-only environment. Building bonds that last for years and change that lasts a lifetime. Girls Inc. gives girls the tools they need to boldly face challenges, to resist peer pressure, to be the first in their families to go to college, to beat the odds. With Girls Inc. in her corner, every girl can be healthy, confident, and resilient. She'll do more than dream about her potential. She'll reach it.
With you in my corner,
With you in my corner,
I will not be another statistic. I will fight for myself.
For my future.
With you in my corner, I will win.
Fuel her fire and she will change the world. Girls Inc. Inspiring all girls to be strong, smart, and bold.
Said I have troll teeth.
That my voice sounded like a possessed baby doll.
That no one would ever love someone as stupid as me.
That I was fat, ugly.
Disgusting.
Adventure can be found anywhere, but the best place to start is in the forest.
I spy something beginning with S.
Snow.
No.
Snow-covered trees.
Nothing to do with snow.
Head outside to discover incredible animals and beautiful plants that come together to create an unforgettable adventure.
Wow.
So grab your loved ones.
Don't even.
And explore a world of possibilities.
Come on, this way.
Visit discovertheforest.org to find the closest forest or park to you.